Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
Welcome to the Softest Fantasy Football Podcast. We are joined with Alex, who Corbin roasted last week. I don't even know if you saw that.
Well, I gotta give us a face to that.
Evan is back. Yeah, Corbin roasted Alex with having the. What did you say he had, Corbin?
I said that he had no priorities in his life for missing the draft.
But he's not missing tonight, so that's what
I'm not,
That's true.
I didn't. Hey, I'm not
He's
too
making
bad
up
so
for
far
it
in the
here.
league. I'm like 2-1
So,
Yeah,
right now.
speaking of, we have an
Connor.
absent attendee.
Connor
Whoa, where's
is
that
skipping
music coming
out
from?
again, and he is supposed to eat an onion, wear an earring all week, and Corbin lost last week because of the quarterback situation of picking Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I lost on purpose because I wanted to, make some extra money with my lemonade stand. And
Yeah.
Are you
And see how that
getting
goes.
a powder mix, or is this going to be fresh squeezed?
fresh squeezed. I'm gonna build a stand and I'm gonna serve it out of a kiddie pool. So I'm gonna be sitting in this kiddie pool. Yeah, it's gonna be very
And
sexy.
You're going to be soaking in the lemonade within the kiddie pool?
No. That's just the water
you
before I
could,
make
like
the
a gamer
lemonade.
girl bathwater
Yeah,
kind of thing.
no, I'll scoop it out of there and then crush the lemon into it, and then it's actually more of like a slushy because it's still flaming hot down here.
man.
Kind of like my outfit. So yeah, I'll make sure to record the whole thing and send it off to you guys.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right. So this is going to be a short one. We are going to go right into a draft of the 4 predictions for next week. Alex is drafting for Connor. So he has...
He's in my hands.
That's another punishment for missing 2 weeks in a row. Alex is drafting for Connor. So we're going to go ahead and get that going
So this is a draft just for week 4.
just for week 4.
Okay.
So
Oh boy.
you are drafting and it's quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. You're drafting 4, and it's just 4. So Alex, Corbin is picking first, I guess. All right, Alex, you can go next.
Alex gets to pick. Alex picks fourth.
Okay.
Oh well.
He decided to go
Can
second.
I declaim?
Oh.
Or something?
You can go second.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Evan, you can pick third or fourth.
What are the rules of this draft?
You have to
One
pick
of each?
Yeah, one of each. Running back, quarterback, tight end. That's it.
Gotcha.
And it's just cumulative points. All right, you ready? I'm starting it.
I don't know. I was getting first round.
You
I mean,
picked
first pick.
first.
You literally signed up for that.
Crazy. I know,
All right.
but like,
So you got 2 minutes per pick, so it should be enough time, and you can just give a little explanation to your pick.
Connor's been saying, I just want you to know, Corbin, Connor's been saying that Swift's going to have a huge week.
so yeah. Yep. I love those Detroit Lions.
All right.
Okay.
Corbin's on the clock.
All right. So there's one person I just gotta check real quick. Who is he playing? Ooh.
Mark Ingram's
Is
always
this,
reliable.
Are we doing PPR or is this
Half PPR.
half PPR? Hmm.
Does it matter what order I pick them? Like quarterback, running back?
You
do
do
whatever you
whatever
want.
you say it a little louder so everybody can hear you.
Oh no! See, I don't know. Like if there's like a certain order you pick, like the quarterback, running back, and all that. Because I'm still
Dude,
pretty new to this.
Honestly, usually people
gosh.
go quarterback first round.
Well, in that case, I recognize this name. So
You should look for a kicker.
Oh.
Don't listen to Corbin.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
Oh
listen to me.
yes.
Ooh. Oh man.
What?
That's not a bad pick for a
He's-
quarterback.
I know he's not bad in
Oh,
general. Like he's one of the few people that I know of in football right now.
Oh man.
Let's see, running back.
Oh.
What do you do?
I don't know. I can't trust Jonathan Taylor or McCaffrey anymore.
Right? I picked the best consistent running back in football.
I'm gonna say
going
I'm gonna give
nice
this
and
as a
easy.
hot, I'm gonna give this as a hot take. Nick Chubb is the best running back in the league. Now I'm not saying he's the best fantasy running back. I'm just saying purely on talent, he's the best running back in the league.
He's the best. No, because he doesn't he's not great at catching the ball. So
Okay.
Like he's not a great talent from that perspective.
I just
Like
want everyone.
Aaron Jones is better.
Please stop talking. It's my pick.
Like
I just want everyone to know this man I'm about to select is a graduate of Penn State University.
oh,
You get to
nice.
go
So
again.
he's Saquon Barkley. I thought Jonathan Taylor did.
No, he went to Wisconsin.
I didn't know that Saquon Barkley got molested in the locker rooms.
Oh yes.
Sandusky the touchy.
Man, you picked the only like decent running back that
Okay.
isn't random.
Who?
I think
Barkley.
No, you're.
I think
Oh
that-
yeah.
I think the
Sniped
Jimmy
him.
G Debo connection's coming on strong this week, even going up
Ooh.
against the
Oh.
Rams.
So
Give
then
me
I hope
Debo.
that you
Wow.
also then pick him as your quarterback.
Yes. It's a package deal.
Ooh, Derrick Henry.
I'm thinking about it.
That guy's cheeks.
Yeah.
I would think about Dak here personally.
No, I think Jonathan Taylor is a go-to because he's playing against the Titans and they're doo-doo butter.
I do agree. At some point, you got to take Taylor.
I mean, but Nick Chubb is playing against the Falcons, baby.
Falcons are like a top 10 fantasy defense so far this season.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Who are they playing? The Saints. Ooh,
Yeah, he's gonna have Marshawn Lattimore covering him.
the Cooper Cup.
Oh, you know what? I think Samaje Perine is supposed to be good this week.
Oh, I'm going Cooper Cup.
Okay, here we go.
Don't pick another
Wow,
quarterback.
you're just pushing off running
but
back.
I know that. I'm going to.
Yeah, I don't want to pick a running back.
You should get a
Uh,
running back because Calvin still has to pick a running back. And
Alex,
then
a
you
lot
can
of people have been
snipe it
saying
from him.
Irv Smith Jr. is going to go off this week.
Wait,
Yo,
what was he playing against?
might.
No, you don't actually take him.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
I
you
don't
should
know
do.
these things. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
It's
I'm trying
okay.
to learn. I'm trying to learn.
You got a whole
Or-
minute and a half. You got time.
Just look at the top of the list and pick one of those guys.
Honestly, yeah, y'all been talking about this guy. I might as well take him.
Jonathan Taylor.
Not bad.
Okay.
That's a good pick.
Man, so this is. I can't believe that you guys are letting me do this.
Oh man.
Jeez.
Oh,
Jeez.
no, something happened.
I'm getting the best tight end in football and
Yeah.
the best
Yeah,
running
yeah,
back
I'm
in
looking for him right
football.
now.
You gotta get a wide receiver and a tight end.
Yeah, I'm on wide receivers right now. See, I'm not sure.
Lamar Jackson gets 60% of the run plays at Baltimore.
I honestly wonder, as host of this podcast, I noticed, like when I was reviewing our what we were going to do tonight, that Calvin conspicuously decided not to discuss our matchup in Sleeper,
Oh, yeah?
in
Because
which
he's worried you're going to smoke him?
no, it happened last week, and Lamar once again single-handedly won me a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson is wild.
My sleeper,
Oh.
my keeper team is terrible. It's not terrible. It's just not great.
Yeah.
I just got a
I
bunch
agree.
of ooh.
Dude,
Oh, man. I
Easy.
can't believe that I'm going to be able to get this. This team. Whew. I hope the bet that we do is incredible. Jalen Hurts, that's not bad.
Dude,
Maybe
to
get
get
a
a
good
tight
are you
end.
fodder.
are you really encouraging Calvin picking Jalen Hurts? Calvin, like,
I love Jalen Hurts.
I mean, he would pay $1,000 just to be able to take Jalen Hurts in this mock draft.
I wish I had picked him instead of Kyler Murray in all my drafts.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't know that they were going to have the best offense in football almost.
And he looks
Goodness.
way better than Kyler Murray.
Well, yeah, dude. Kyler Murray plays backyard football.
Dude, tight end is ugly, man.
Yeah, that's why I went Kelsey.
Oh, no. I mean, there's a third best wide receiver in the league right now, and it stacks well with somebody else's quarterback.
Got under a minute.
You know, I
Oh,
really
wow.
am. I'm
He's way
tempted.
down there.
I'm tempted to take Mike Gesicki here to keep with my Penn State theme.
Do it. Risk it.
Which, by the way, I could have taken Trace McSorley at quarterback as well.
Oh, nice.
He's still a third stringer somewhere.
30 seconds.
Can you stop pressuring me?
I'm just making
This is
sure
good.
you don't
This is
get
good theater.
auto-picked.
This is good
I mean,
theater. Okay.
Cole Kmet's gonna score a touchdown one day, right?
Kyle Pitts has to do well, right?
Oh yeah. No, I mean, he did too. Oh, gross. He did pretty well last week.
No, he didn't. He just got a touchdown, which bailed him out.
Kyle Pitts?
Oh,
Yeah,
TJ
but it
Hawkinson.
doesn't. Yeah, no. Kyle Pitts, I think he's getting like something ridiculous, like 20% of the pass share. Okay, so I understand
Leonard
that.
Fournette.
Yep.
Who are they playing?
Yikes.
I don't even know. He just gets so many
Yikes.
carries, it doesn't matter.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah, Leonard Fournette. They are playing
Gotta get a tight
Kansas
Yeah.
City.
That part I've learned the different positions.
They're
That
playing
I've
the
learned.
Chiefs.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. I think
So
he'll get a lot of runs.
the Bucks are going to be getting smoked and having to pass 1,000,000 passes,
I mean, he'll
which he
catch
catches.
that,
He's
yeah.
good catching. Yep.
Let's see.
It's
I'm
not
fine
bad.
with
Not
that.
terrible.
It's better
At least
than
it's not-
risking it with Aaron Jones or Christian McCaffrey or anybody.
Yeah. Mm.
He'll actually get carries.
I mean, Najee Harris is pretty safe,
Yeah, he's a little hurt.
and they're playing the Jets too. Okay, I just want to say that this is ridiculous. I'm getting Stephon Diggs against the Baltimore Ravens, which is might as well not have a defense in the backfield.
Mess it up.
Done.
I've got it memorized. I don't need any screenshots.
I'm glad that. I mean, I'm nervous a little bit about Alex's team
Why is that?
because
Jonathan
Well, 'cause-
Taylor and Justin Jefferson. That's
right, those are two people that could, score like 40 points each, and it'd be a surprise. And Patrick Mahomes could throw for 5 touchdowns and run in 1. And
Dude,
then
on
Darren Waller might be the only offensive player that's worth anything on the stinky Raiders. So
I think you're underselling the Jared Goff TJ Hawkinson connection a little bit. I see 140 and 2 touchdowns coming.
Yeah, yours is definitely the worst team. And it's not even because you picked last, because you picked Deebo Samuel.
Yeah, I mean, look. It's all about entertainment value, man.
So the problem with
Picking
Deebo
one of
Samuel now that Garoppolo is in is that those little handoffs where maybe the quarterback runs, maybe the wide receiver takes it and runs, those can't be played anymore because no one thinks Jimmy Garoppolo is going to run.
Except
Lance
they did
could
it all
run.
the time last year too. What's more worrisome is that Garoppolo is in love with George Kittle, and now that
Yeah.
George Kittle's back.
Right, and George Kittle's coming back. Regardless, the target hog tight end was coming back. Yeah, that was a terrible pick. Fournette was pretty bad. That was
Oh no!
what do they have 3 offensive touchdowns this year? It's not
Yeah,
good.
really.
That
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
They're just not a good team. They don't have
Scoring the
anybody to
ball
pass
doesn't matter in
to, so they
fantasy.
just go, hey, we'll just put 9 men in the box and stop Leonard Fournette because they have no offense. And Tom Brady doesn't know how to count down a snap.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Well, luckily, I'm pretty sure that the Packers also are not good, so I'll get to watch them get destroyed by whoever they play next. I don't know who it is.
All right, we got to think of a punishment now.
Ooh.
Alex the Impartial, do you have a punishment in mind?
Oh no, not that I can think of. I mean,
How confident do you think this team's going to lose? I mean, it's pretty. I guess not. Connor's either going to lose by a lot or he's going to get first.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of, covering Alex's back in peanut butter and having to eat a thing of Ritz crackers off of it.
Oh,
like slide it and just eat it. Yep.
Evan's allergic to peanut butter.
Yeah, how long have you
Oh.
been my cousin?
That's
I
gonna be
mean-
really problematic. I'll make a good video.
Why my back?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I can just shave it
We can
first.
do like something else. Oh, you know what?
We could do
People
it.
are starting to do like butter charcuterie boards, so we could just do butter on his back instead for
We
Devin.
could no. We could do the journey from first lick to in the hospital bed recovery.
No, I know. Listen, if we want to get famous, I think we stick to peanut butter and just really hope you don't lose.
Yes.
How confident
You know.
are you in Debo Samuel?
Yeah, not that confident.
I would
think.
put my life into his hands.
All right, let's do it.
Oh,
Peanut
no.
butter off of Alex's back.
What are you gonna fly up here if you get last?
I'm not getting last. I might get like second or third, but
Oh,
I'm definitely not getting last.
I am going back to Florida soon.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah. No, I'm gonna be up there. Oh, why don't you come down? Come to Halloween Horror Nights, October 22nd,
For
and
spooky
I'll do
season.
it. I'll do it at the park.
Ooh.
You just walk around the park with your shirt off, covered in peanut butter, and I'll just walk behind you the whole
I feel
time,
like that's-
snacking.
That's like a punishment for Alex to have to get covered in peanut butter.
No, look how he's pumped. He's like,
I
ooh.
mean, I'm not allergic,
Yeah.
so I mean, I'd be down. You know, why not?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what? That's like a million Ritz crackers.
No. You only eat one sleeve. That's the punishment. So
I think like one
you know,
like
you
strip
don't-
down the.
you don't
down the
have
back.
to clean your plate. You just gotta
Sleeve.
clear the sleeve.
There's
I
got to
gotta
be
clean
peanut
the plate.
butter on every Ritz cracker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
Makes more
that,
sense.
I was saying that every Ritz cracker, peanut butter off his back.
Yep. Or cream cheese or whatever.
I
Evan
mean,
has
you
to
don't
eat.
have to shave. That'd make it even worse.
Oh,
Yeah. No. I think no.
I'll at
shave.
least shower
No.
first.
Yeah. Shower, please, but no shave. That's way more exciting.
Oh my gosh.
And we could even like substitute peanut butter.
Well,
for, like,
no,
sun
and
butter or
Corbin, your
something.
substitute is Andrew Schaefer.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, he'd have to agree to it. He's a little camera shy.
It's just
So-
his back.
Well, why don't I do it off of Calvin when Calvin comes down?
Yeah, I
You
can
know,
do that.
Around
I can
here
do
in
that.
2 weeks.
But I'm not hairy though. I have no hair on my back. Andrew's hairy.
I mean, I only got a little bit of hair on my back.
I'm definitely not going to get last, so we don't even need to talk about it.
All right,
You know,
we'll
I do it off of Melly.
talk.
Oh no.
Have her
yeah.
eat peanut butter off of you.
Okay, so what do we let Evan substitute? Cream cheese?
No, like sunflower butter or something.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Dude, in this
It's probably all seed oils you maybe have an issue with, right?
No, I could
assume?
eat that, but I would
Oh.
I would suspect with these grocery prices, a can of sunflower butter is probably like $30.
Honestly,
Oh,
it'd
man.
probably
Our
be pretty
supporters will pay for that.
Yeah.
100%. Everybody send in your donations for
Yeah,
Evan's
we'll link our
seed oil.
Patreon down
expensive. Both of our
below.
Yeah.
supporters will do it.
His little, if we raise $1,000, we'll make Evan do mayonnaise, and then if you do $10,000, we'll definitely make him do peanut butter. Like,
I'm in.
Could do something
If-
spicy too.
if somebody really doesn't like Evan, for $10,000, you can watch him eat peanut butter off of another man's back.
And then watch them in the hospital.
Yep. We'll even send you something signed, like the top of the peanut butter jar.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's right.
The medical
Yes.
bill.
Yeah,
Right,
he'll
right.
sign his medical bill and mail it to you.
Right.
Yeah, very nice. We'll let you. Oh, you know what? $10,000, you get all that. You also get to do the EpiPen into Evan wherever you want.
Just days after
Ew.
the fact.
No. Like, once you can't breathe anymore, I think that's when they just get the jack.
Oh, we're gonna fly them in for the
Oh,
moment
yeah,
when I
yes.
eat the peanut butter.
I mean,
$10,000.
you're assuming there isn't someone nearby that wants to see that. So, like,
True.
Alex started looking up his bank account. just now.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
Cool.
right.
Okay, so what's up? What are we doing?
I mean, up to you. Do you want to go through it or just end it?
No, you're the host, buddy.
I know.
I do have food waiting.
I mean, you can go if you want, Alex.
Okay.
You know,
Ooh.
unless you have some
No,
deep
you can-
insight to fantasy football.
Not even a little. Not even.
I like
slither.
watching his little bobblehead back there, kind of like moving, and he's making
He's
faces.
just the mascot.
It's like
Oh
a
my God,
caricature.
yeah, I will gladly be the mascot.
I want to analyze my week with Calvin.
Oh yeah.
Oh
we can do
yeah,
that.
yep. Let's do that. Pull it up.
Because my team did horrible.
Is this in Dynasty?
No, Evan's not it. Evan's only in one league.
Ooh.
I
No,
just-
Evans. We're in Evans' college buddy league.
Oh yeah,
Those
that league.
guys
That league too.
think.
All right, so
Dude,
this
you
is,
were in a dud off this week, Corbin. You can't talk.
Yeah, no.
This is me
No.
and Evan's game.
I had a terrible draft in that league.
Why do I still have a 1% chance of beating you?
Stat corrections.
11 points of stacker. So, like I said, once again, all I need is Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, seriously.
he's insane.
Calvin mortgaged his life away to get either Kyler Murray or Jalen
Oof.
Hurts in every draft. And
Yep.
then Lamar's just putting up 40 pieces on him while Kyler puts up 12.
When did you pick him?
Third round in our keeper.
Third. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause it's
okay.
keeper.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So scroll down. Give us let's see the rest of the teams, because obviously
Yeah,
Calvin's
I had
team
a-
did pretty decently.
I did my Aaron Jones was poo poo, but Clyde Edwards-Hilaire's doing the same thing every week.
Right.
Deontay Johnson
Yeah,
did
you
well.
you got a bunch of decent. And when I tell you that literally I won the week because of Lamar, I mean I won the week because of Lamar.
Yeah, that is insane. I literally did.
Yeah.
I did well, and I just lost.
He's not stopping either.
No, he looks incredible.
I'm pretty sure I lost in that league. I didn't do well across the board this week.
Just look at your matchup. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people
Yeah.
didn't do well, or I think a lot of people didn't do well.
Right. I mean, Justin Jefferson is crushing me. I
Yeah.
think my bench was actually pretty decent in this league. Nope. This is
nope.
not that. Yeah.
No,
No,
but
I've
you're-
got some sleeper rookies.
Yeah, Palmer.
Your starting lineup's very good in this league, though. It's not often I give you compliments, Corbin, but
This team should be able, like, the problem is like they're all kind of boom and bust, and although this week they did kind of like on average do decent. I really like Dallas, not Dallas Goddard. Is it?
Dallas Goedert. The
Yeah,
tight
yeah.
end?
Okay. I don't know why he's
Yeah.
pretty consistently like that's what I want from my tight end. I want 8 to 10 points. I don't need to have like a 20 point, but I just don't want any of the like 2 points.
Yeah, he's
And then
tight end 3 on the season with.
I
Brian
know.
14,
I hate
11.
that that's how bad tight ends are. I hate tight ends so much.
Yeah, they're doing bad.
But they are always bad now. They're just offensive linemen that catch the ball every once in a while.
Yeah, you'll occasionally get a tight end week where your tight end gets 2 touchdowns or something ridiculous like that.
let's
Right,
take a
but, like,
look at
good luck
Wooly's. Let's take a
guessing
look
which
at
one.
Wooly's team. I just want everyone to observe. Would you guys think it's wise, Wooly? Wooly, please listen to this. Would you think it's wise for Wooly to trade a running back for a wide receiver?
What's on his bench?
Cam Akers.
Okay, but go back up to his starting lineup.
It depends on which running
He's got
back he's
Saquon
trading.
and Austin Eckler, and he's starting Garrett Wilson in the wide receiver spot. If I were Wooly, I might think about trading with someone like, I don't know, Evan's team's pretty good. He's got a lot of good receivers. Maybe I'd look to make a deal with him.
Well,
to get a
Wooly's
receiver.
team, I think we all would objectively say like it's not that good of a team.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, he beat me, but I'm not worried about it. Like, that's just not a good team, and all his guys did their maximum. So
Yeah, Austin Eckler
I
had
don't-
4 carries. Yikes.
Yeah. But that's because they were getting waxed by
yeah.
Jacksonville.
The Jaguars.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, I think he should be trading for draft picks is what he should be doing. He should be pulling a CJ.
Yeah. I wish CJ would come on the podcast. I actually have
Yeah.
his team on this. Oh, that's Yummy Trades of the Week. We can look at that if you want.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pull that up.
Yummy Trades of the Week. This is
The most absurd trade you've ever seen in your life.
Connor in both of them again, with CJ on the left and then me on the right. So that's CJ.
So CJ gets Julio Jones, Devin Duvernay, and Elijah Moore, and then a 16th. Oh, this is in the keeper league.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, wow. He went all out for Amari Cooper. He's getting tricked there, huh?
Yep.
I mean, you can't really say he went all out.
Uh,
It's a
a
bizarre.
third round pick is not worth either of those guys. That alone, I wouldn't trade.
I don't know. I'm not as low as
one of
Amari
them.
on Amari as you are.
Oh, gross. Yeah, no, Cleveland.
I just think it's a weird trade.
I guess if your hope is like Deshaun Watson's gonna start playing soon, and then or not soon, but like in the playoffs, I guess, and then Amari Cooper will guarantee be awesome. But
Isn't
He's
CJ
just-
rebuilding in this league?
right,
Yeah, he got the left.
And he's got Julio Jones?
Well,
Or is
well,
that
right,
just like a throw-in?
yeah.
I think it was mostly about the pick. Probably a
And-
little
I mean,
Elijah Moore.
He might be high on Devin Duvernay.
and Devin Duvernay.
Yeah.
I
Miles
don't
Sanders
think-
could be good if he stays healthy.
Do either of you guys know where Miles Sanders went to school?
Penn
No.
State.
Penn State University.
You know, what I've found, this is for all you college football fans out there, but people who follow college football are like people who follow high school basketball, or like people who follow middle school girls volleyball. And so like those people need to buy themselves a life and start doing something like even a little bit important instead of watching college football on
That's
Saturdays.
That's a little extreme. College is huge in some parts of the country.
I know there's a lot of Walmart employees and there's a lot of McDonald's, there's a lot of those people all
The
work
whole
places and
Midwest.
that's where they work. Yeah.
We got the trade on the right between me and Connor. He basically just gave me Aaron Jones for Joe Mixon.
Right. And then DJ Moore for those two. Is that in keeper or
I think that's
that
in
might
Dy-
not
I think it's in
that might not-
Dynasty.
that might not be a good trade for you, buddy.
Yeah. I'm still banking on DJ Moore not being
I
a
don't hate
dud.
it. I don't hate it.
No, I mean Joe Mixon is the workhorse back. I mean, I know he just got injured. But Aaron Jones is splitting carries at best, slowly getting replaced at worst. And then DJ Moore has Baker Mayfield as his quarterback, who's terrible.
Yeah.
And if he's bad enough, through the rest of the season, he'll probably get benched. Then you get Lord knows who's sitting behind him. I bet it's somebody from Penn State. And then Romeo Doubs might be the number one receiver on Green Bay. And once Aaron Rodgers decides who that is, like that person is valuable.
You think he'll
Jalen.
be that once all the other wide receivers are healthy and back?
Yes, because Lazard's been on the team for a few years, and Aaron Rodgers still only passed to Devontae Adams. And so, like, if Lazard was some amazing talent, I feel like he already would have been passing to him more than he has in the last few years. Where Dobbs is supposed to be like good, and if Aaron Rodgers goes, "Hey, I've got this year and next year, maybe the year after, I want to start training this guy like to learn how I pass the ball to him, and that's what he likes to do is just have that one guy that he can trust.
Yeah. So
So
maybe he'll be good end of this year. You think he's gonna?
yeah. I mean, that's the case. Like rookie wide receivers, if they're going to be great, it's second half of the year where they stay like consistently great typically. So yeah, I think it'll be later on. I think it'll be up and down until they've played 6 or 7 games together.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm hoping DJ Moore does well.
I mean,
Maybe-
beginning of the season, this trade, well, of course, you would have been like,
Yeah.
yeah, Calvin crushed this trade, but man,
Maybe they
DJ Moore
bench
has been
Baker
disappointing.
for
I think that's
Sam
the
Darnold.
only that's the only league I don't have DJ Moore in.
Yeah.
So you can imagine my anguish.
I've got DJ Moore in softest.
I've got him in a league somewhere. Well, I've got him in this league, and I got him in another league too.
I mean, he's definitely like I've tried to get him and Terry McLaurin kind of back to back in my rounds, and Terry McLaurin's been a solid tight end for me. That
No, he was
Eight-
good this. He was
eight
good
to-
this past year.
8 to 12 range.
He was good this past week.
Yeah, no, he's serviceable, but like he's never. And I don't know that I want it. That's why I like Terry McLaurin. I like a nice, cool 10 points, knowing that he'll get a touchdown and 4 catches, or get 9 catches and 70 yards, and give me that 10 points, baby. DJ Moore just was like, hey, that guy could have 150 yards and no
Yep.
touchdowns because he never scored touchdowns, but now he can't do anything.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield's not even passing it to McCaffrey either. Like, what's he doing?
Yeah, Baker's just doo doo.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
he's definitely having a problem. I mean, their offensive line is really, really bad.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
I think what I'm going to do, my plan for drafts next year, because the season's almost over and all, is to really actually like learn about what makes a good offensive line, because it really doesn't seem to matter, like the Vikings offensive line is not as good this year as last year, and so like Dalvin Cook sucks. I mean, he sucks so bad this year for fantasy, and I think it's because the offensive line, where same thing, Cowboys, their offensive line has been getting worse, because it's hard to be like Ezekiel Elliott is getting this bad or worse every year, instead of like, hey, he's still healthy. He knows like he's getting more reps in football, so he should be better progressively because he's young. It's not like he's old. But their offensive line is getting worse, and so I think that matters so much more than we realize.
You do see the running backs and quarterbacks do better with better offensive lines too.
Right, like Eagles' offensive line is supposed to be like this phenomenal.
Well,
and
that's
so
where
are
that's
the
where Nick
Bucs.
Chubb.
So
I love Nick Chubb, but like his
Yeah.
value also comes from he's got an absolutely phenomenal offensive line.
right. Yeah, and then like knowing the difference between, so I guess apparently like Cleveland has an awesome run blocking offensive line, but they aren't great at pass blocking. And so like knowing the difference between, how do you even identify that?
Yeah.
And who's going to email me those ranks next year? Because that's what I need to know.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, because that stuff it seems to be some of the most important stuff for whether or not your guys are going to do well.
yeah.
Well,
Alright.
I think you got absolutely hosed, so good
Yeah.
trade.
Maybe
Nice.
Joe Mixon could destroy his knee or something.
Yeah, yep. That's always a good thing to be wishing for. is
Yeah,
the
no,
destruction of others
no.
and their livelihoods.
I don't want that to happen to him.
Just in fantasy.
Just in fantasy.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I think
what else you got?
we can end this with, since CJ's not here, we can flame his teams once again to make him angry so that he comes on
Let's
the
get him.
show.
Oh, he wants to be on the. Is that what he was saying? Is like,
He
oh, look
wants
how
to-
good my team is.
He wants to defend
Yeah,
his team.
Pull up his team.
So I got both of his teams here.
I
This
mean-
is
Oh,
his
yeah.
dynasty
Okay.
team.
Honestly, what did he score in softest last week? Like 160. That's
Yeah.
really not that good.
Wait, what is this? Is the Dynasty League?
Yes.
Okay, this team is.
Hold up.
Look at
He's
his starters.
starting Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Right.
I mean,
Alan Lazard is his best wide receiver. Like, no, he started Kenny Galladay. The Giants don't even like him.
oh my! Hold
you
on.
shouldn't like him.
Wait a second. This is a 3 wide receiver, 3 flex league.
Oh yeah, it's a super annoying dynasty league. Like, I have people on my team that I'm pretty sure are on the practice squad. Like,
Can I see his bench? Is this his bench over here?
yeah, this is his bench. So he's got Marcus Mariota and Baker Mayfield as his backup quarterbacks. Ooh. And then, yeah, I mean, Rondale Moore, I guess, is fine. And he's got some, like, I mean, he went all out on grabbing rookie wide receivers. But, like,
Dude,
is
I haven't
Velus
heard-
Jones?
I haven't heard Sky Moore's name since the day the NFL season started.
Yeah. Okay, here's another thing. There is no when your team is this bad, there's no reason to have a defense on your bench. Or a kicker. Like, kickers and defense in a league where, like, you hold on to, like, first and second year guys in case they blow up. And then he's got, are those actual empty bench seats?
Yep.
What's his
Oh,
taxi
no.
squad? Or does he not use that either?
I think he had a couple. He has a couple people on injury reserves I didn't put up there.
Honestly,
yeah.
CJ, my only question is why do you still have Joe Burrow at this point?
Yeah. No, so this team is like, what's funny is, like, rebuilding in this league is like a multi-year thing. Like, I feel like 5 years and then you're
Dude,
like,
this-
all right.
This doesn't look multi-year. This looks multi-decade.
Yeah. I mean, you got to get lucky with some of these things.
I mean, who are you feeling like he's going to get lucky about? Velus Jones?
Sky Moore, you could get lucky, but looking like probably not. Christian Watson,
You could
Get
get
lucky.
You could get lucky with Minnesota Vikings defense.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a no. And then DeAndre Carter. Although no, he's older, so let's not pretend like that's a thing.
His injury reserves are John Mechie, who's on the Texans, Jameson Williams, Kyron Williams, Brian Robinson, Matt Corral.
Wait, why do you have Matt Corral or whoever? I don't even know how to say his last name. Dude,
He's a
he's
quarterback.
the third string quarterback on Carolina.
You never know.
He's like the
you
fourth
never
string.
know.
PJ Walker's ahead of him.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Kenneth Walker could end up being like, Matting.
Why are you?
Yeah.
Why, we're supposed to be flaming CJ's team. Why are you like pretending like some of these guys?
No. Sorry. These are like long shots, like a monkey throwing a dart at a random board and landing on what you wanted him to land on.
Dude, I mean, Kenny Galladay looked good last night.
Yeah. 0 points, baby. He's so slow. Yeah.
He
no, this
played
team
two
is-
tight ends too.
So bad. Well, they're
They're probably his best
those
players.
are his better players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at-
let's
I mean, the
move to
rest of his bench, Sky Moore got -3 points. Wow.
Yeah. Move to the softest league, keeper league.
He won in this league, though.
Yeah, he did. That's just
Yeah.
why he wanted to be on to
Oh, gotcha.
brag about
Okay.
this.
So, yeah, I mean, James Robinson is not going to do that again.
Well, here's the thing. He put up 160 and promptly said, "Let me trade away Amari Cooper and Miles Sanders." I wasn't too happy with that 160 spot.
Right. Yeah. And I'm not a Devonta Smith believer, so that I don't think is like, I think he's a he's a top 10 wide receiver, right? I just don't really believe in that.
Probably after this week, yeah.
Khalil Herbert's a good hold. Um,
Yeah.
and I like KJ Osborne for basically being like the new Adam Thielen over the rest of this year. But Najee Harris is like, that's the best you're gonna get from Najee Harris. Miles Sanders, that could be better. Joe Burrows stinks.
Sanders is gone. He traded Sanders, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. So he's got Cooper and Sanders. Who's he end up getting in that?
Julio, Duvernay, Mitchell, and a 3rd-round pick.
Oh yeah. I like that from a like rebuilding perspective. Fine, I'm okay with that trade. Yeah, because like next year his team could be pretty good, depending on where he got Khalil Herbert and if Khalil Herbert gets the job. And if KJ Osborne actually takes off, I'm pretty sure that I drafted him, unfortunately. And I want to say I drafted him like in the 14th round.
He dropped.
And then Tony Pollard, I'm a big believer that Tony Pollard's actually gonna be slowly take the starting position through the rest of this year.
Wow. So
Yeah, I think Tony Pollard's phenomenal.
So are we not roasting this team then?
This team is not. The other one is absolute garbage.
No,
This one has like future potential, but he's not gonna have a week like this again.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was
it's-
gonna say. Is this is a rare week where everybody's going
Oh
off.
yeah, sorry. CJ's gonna lose the rest of the year in this league. It's just like I don't hate this in the keeper league if he can draft better, because so in the keeper league we get to keep 5 people at their draft picks, so he could end up with some pretty decent people in later rounds now.
I think if CJ really goes into next year focusing on keeping Evan McPherson and keeping the Los Angeles Rams defense, he really could have something to build around.
Yeah, yep. Joe Burrows, man, poor Joe
You always
Burrows.
say Burrows, and it's not.
Really?
There's not an S in his name.
Do you say Illinois as well?
No, because that's not a person. But I do have a habit of putting S's on the ends of stupid last names. So like Clemson's would make sense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like Clink Scales as well.
No, that doesn't make any sense at all.
I'm pretty sure that's the more common last name out of Clink Scale and Clink Scales.
Yeah, Clink Scales is the common one. Well, that's all I got.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, what are you gonna levy down onto Connor for texting us 5 minutes before we got on today for bailing?
Well, if he ever comes back on the podcast, he's got to do punishments.
Yeah, big doubt. That guy is a huge coward, so he's just gonna hide from doing those things.
He does
Yeah.
not want to eat an onion.
He hates
Yeah.
onions.
Yep. Well, he shouldn't have sucked at fantasy football that week.
And you got to build a lemonade stand. I won 2 weeks in a row with picking people.
Oh yeah,
Like,
we
I
gotta do
won.
picks, huh? Let's do some picks.
No, we did.
We
Or
did.
that was
We
the
did
draft.
the draft,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
It's a big boy picks this week.
wow, that was a lot of picks.
Yeah.
Oh, because we had already done like wide receiver, running back, quarterback, and then you weren't like, let's do
Yeah.
tight end
No.
and pick the only 3 tight ends that score any points.
So
Yeah.
do all of them.
Why don't we do a little sleeper pick and pick kicker of the week? Because that's totally random.
I always go Young Hui Koo. He's
Oh.
my kicker forever.
Bad philosophy. You got to look for kickers in domes.
Oh,
That's
really?
my-
Domes, like the
'Cause
Mile High Dome.
No,
Because there's no
that's
wind.
not a dome. Yeah, there's no
But-
wind.
Yeah.
They
Young
get
Hui
an
Koo.
advantage.
You would
with
start
the-
Koo. So you're telling me you don't even look. You wouldn't.
No.
Like it could be December and Koo could be playing in the snow in Buffalo and you would still start Koo.
No, because the Falcons are not getting to the end zone and they just send out Koo all the time.
But it's blizzarding in Buffalo and you don't
Doesn't
care.
matter. He's a man on a mission. He had 12
No.
points last week.
Yeah. So I had this league one year where we did a draft, and I'm totally good with roasting this person and saying his full name. Nick Wise is the person, and did this draft. Sent the instructions for the league and everything, and this guy refused to play a kicker and a defense in his starting lineup. So he played the first week and didn't hold one on his roster, so he's able to hold 2 additional people in this league. So I messaged him. I said, "Hey, I guess it wasn't clear enough that like you need to have a defense and kicker, but next week you need to roster a defense and kicker in your starting lineup." And he was like, "If you're gonna make me play with kickers, I'm not playing in this league." And like we had already done the draft and everything, and he drafted kind of like a shitty team, and and so then he was like, "I need you to send me my money back at week 2 of the league because he didn't want to play with kickers when
Nice.
he knew that we were playing with kickers ahead of time." And then proceeded to barrage me in text messages that I was all sorts of things because I had kickers as the commissioner in the league. Yeah. So Nick Wise, if you're watching this, I hope that your wife cheats on you with your father.
Oh,
man.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yep.
Young Hui Koo, kicker number 1, 58th overall in the whole league with
Wow.
fantasy points.
It is not a fun fantasy year, I'll tell you. So far, it has been disappointing.
He has 19, 5, and 12 for fantasy outputs.
That is
He's your secret weapon.
He
all
is.
Kyle Pitts' fault.
Yep.
That guy can't get touchdowns, or Drake London, or whoever's throwing them the ball. Marcus Mariota.
Mariota.
Yeah,
That's why
that guy
he's
gets
an
all the way to the
incredible
goal
kicker.
line and then he can't do anything.
Yeah,
Then
that's
you
why
keep the ball
he's
in.
the best kicker because the Falcons are doo-doo.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching the Fantasy Football Podcast. Hopefully we'll have Connor back and possibly have CJ on if he gets mad enough to defend his team. You guys want to say anything, or you good?
No, that was the
Yeah,
official
your arms are
sign-off.
kind of looking big in that black shirt, buddy.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I'm getting
boy.
jacked.
Yeah.